Hi folks, this is Sean Hyman. I want to talk to you today about the Norwegian krone. So it's symbol NOK. And this is the dollar versus the krone right here in blue. And this is the US dollar index in black. And I want to show you that even though the krone is undoubtedly one of the most fundamentally sound currencies in the entire world, um, it is not it is not the driver of that pair. um, the dollar is. And so when the dollar is going up, which is this black line, the dollar is going up also against the very fundamentally sound Norwegian krone. Um, However, when the dollar starts to turn, that's the greatest time to short that pair and be in the fundamentally strong Norwegian krone by shorting the dollar krone pair. And so, but sometimes people scratch their heads because they go, well, Norway's one of the most fundamentally sound economies in the world, and it is. And they go, why isn't the krone heading higher? And the fact of the matter is that the in this pairing, the dollar is the dominant force. And in each pairing, a lot of times you'll have one side of it that moves that pair around a lot more than the other. The dollar, the U.S. economy is just such a bigger force in the world, such a bigger economy, has such a bigger splash in the pond, if you will, than Norway, and so it steers the ship, even though Norway is much more fundamentally sound. So when is it the best time to be in the Norwegian krone? Obviously, when the dollar index is declining, and when it is, that's one of the best places to be. And you can be in the Norwegian krone by shorting USD/NOK, and the pair will fall beautifully. It falls very very nicely, very steadily when the U.S. dollar is also falling as well. But it is a U.S. dollar led pairing, and you just need to know that going into it. And pardon me. So only go into this pair, when you believe that the dollar is about to head lower once again. And so here we are right now with the dollar, and this is again is a weekly chart, weekly 3-year chart. The dollar, the black line, is still heading up overall. It is weakening and heading over. Like to see if it can surpass these old highs or not. If it can, then of course that would not be the time to be in the krone. But if this rolls over and makes a new lower low, which would be taking out this low right here on the dollar index, then that would be a great signal to get into the USD/NOK pair short. And so, because remember, you would be short the dollar and long the Norwegian krone at that point. So, just a little lesson here that the pair is dollar driven. It's dollar influenced, and the time to be in it is when the U.S. dollar is rolling over and starting to head back into its long-term downtrend. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.